The Oklahoma City Thunder on the road as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports, along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Allen Iverson?
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
And what amazing skills he has as a distributor, too, Steve. He doesn't just pass the ball effectively. He does it in spectacular fashion, too.
The Jazz make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. They just haven't been able to buy a break lately. 5 of their last 6 games have been losses.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, the streak has been very difficult as this team has struggled of late. And the struggles may continue. They've got a really tough challenge against this team.
Well, and it's an opponent like this. I mean, that would be doing it in style.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw. Both good from the line that time.
That's a cashes in regularly.
McGrady kicks to Harden. Iverson outside. Launches it. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Very well. Perhaps it'll be a rallying point for him, Steve. I mean, knowing that the status quo isn't going to cut it against tough opponents, they might regroup.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one.
Launches it 3. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Person. Back to Cousins. Soft touch off the glass. City comes into this one after the win against Toronto.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance.
With that, I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
For Utah, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Scott Brooks gave me a couple of minutes to catch up with us. One of the most important things he wants his team to do defensively in this game is to maintain pressure on them on the perimeter and not allow them to get into any rhythm or flow in their long-range shooting game. We'll see how...
away that 3-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Nice silky finish on the...
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
It's stolen by McGrady. He kicks to Cousins. There's the dish to Harden. Back to Cousins. Harden outside from the arc, and that one's good. Harden's got his first 3-point. Here's McGrady, and that one's good. McGrady's got...
What an impressive start to this game.
Pass to the beast. They need this.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have...
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown.
3-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Something else.
They get it back. Here's Malone. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Boy, they're real at the gauge sometimes.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call.
Likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
They get a hand on it. Wide open. Again, Oklahoma City.
CLARKSON.
And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
And Kevin, you know, that's one of the easiest ways, or one of the best ways to build the lead is by getting high inside and then controlling the paint area. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Cuts off the pass.
Well, despite that possession, something I'd like is that they've really been in control while getting out to this lead.
At least offensively speaking.
Another shot, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Those are the night right here. Free throw good. Look here. James is checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. Passes to the Beast. Puts it up from 15. Nice touch on the bank shot. The Beast off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Poked away. Here's the Beast. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And let's go quickly to the 2K leaderboard to see the ratings of the best passing two guards in basketball. James Harden, third. And, of course, Allen Iverson.
That list of players, the way these guys distribute the ball from the two spot is really a thing of beauty.
And, Steve, if you want to take your place among the great, pass it as well. And a lot of these guys can.
Shane Battier is 2 kicks to Iverson. Haslam. The shot, no good.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Well, he's someone who can just control when he goes into the game. He is looking to dominate the paint.
And on 94 feet in the blink of an eye, and often does, with or without help on the break. That lopsided. I mean, I was surprised by the margin of
their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, this is very good. Impressive.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Timeout is called. First, and
let's take a look at some of the stats for James Harden. He was 7th in scoring, and he's been locked in.
Top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
You know, size-wise, this is not a
finish. That's a nice hoop there.
Knocked away and stolen by James. And it's sent back by Battier. It's stolen inside. James, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty.
Caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition. Such a good.
Excellent D that time from Basket.
Well defended. And he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run.
Tries to keep it alive. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. James on the wing. Takes the three. That one's good.
the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a potential momentum builder.
Iverson dishes to Biombo. A good look from Harden. Gets an open look and hits.
Nice play.
Feeds it to Vasquez. Guarded by Harden. Here's the out. With the drive. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, of course, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
Free throw good.
Yeah. They find themselves.
Now here's Burke, defended by Vasquez. He dishes it to West, and there's the feed to Burke. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Luke, last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
The shot's good from Doyle, and it's all knotted up. February, hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season.
Checking out Oklahoma City. Of all the surprises the NBA has provided us with this season, they may be the biggest of them all.
I agree, Clark. I mean, come on.
And they get it, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Steve, they've come out with
It's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And you were saying that the fouls in this game a big... Here's Doyle.
And, you know, these calls can be something
so fast. I really think that was the right call. The defender was
shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Good on the second free throw.
Well, he did it.
Here's Stevens. Here's Anderson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
With as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Gets it to go. And the
was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
From deep. And Utah, another three. He passes to Aldridge. And he was fouled on the way up.
Yeah, he got waxed. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was
a trip to the line for him here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line. PINGRIS.
Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Without a second to spare.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all five guys to get a rebound.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Moves back up and counting. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him to put it back into the basket.
And one other thing about him that you shouldn't fail to appreciate is the presence and impact he has defensively. He can lock you up.
Off target with his three.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
textbook example there of how to use defense to create from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
At the line for your Jazz. At the line for one.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's McGrady. Buries the long-range jumper. Tracy McGrady. Pass to Cousins. Shot from 12. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Cousins.
Right where it needed to be.
CLARKSON.
That's foul number 2 on him. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but they could be in some trouble.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line.
He hits both from the stripe. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
That's good.
Same thing going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
McGrady. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Here's McGrady. Utah with the rebound.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Third free throw attempt of the game.
Look at the numbers for him on the line this year. 88% on the season.
By 7.
Romeo.
Defended by West. Passes it to Stevens. And the 3 ball is good. On defense, Utah. Back to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
That foul is really to sit, and they have to be on the everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he submits his presence significantly. Shooting 100% in the quarter, they've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Second, the Thunder.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be putting up big numbers.
And he knocks down the first one. And for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Delonte West. The Thunder leading by 7. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Here's where Oklahoma City sits in the NBA statistical standings right now. 5th in scoring, 5th in free throw percentage.
And what impresses me most out of all those numbers you just talked about, Clark, is the points per game, because this is a team that has become very difficult to cover. They really cut hard.
No good on the triple.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Malone with the steal, and the Thunder pushing it up now. Iverson kicks to Malone. Gets it to go. Malone's got 10 points in the game. McGrady dishes to Iverson. Shot is blocked. Here's the beast. McGrady covering. Expanding his range. And the basket good. He's got
Him being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
He kicks it to Malone. Baseline try. Count the bucket. Malone's
Some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Here's the beast. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Going to switch here. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul
Over the back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
So he gets them both. 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Iverson kicks to McGrady. Malone. And that one's good by Aldridge. Aldridge has got...
Defense just couldn't get a hand in his face. Couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, it made his height advantage count that time.
Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good. It's all knotted up.
Wow, he's got such a sweet...
Down 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. McGrady kicks to Harden. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. Points for James Harden. Pass to the Beast. And he makes good on the layup. Iverson outside. Throws it up high. And the jam by KARL Malone.
Incredible timing on the... Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's the Beast. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, I love it. Active
15-footer and too long on the shot. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 6 in long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. He was all of Iverson's got 5.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
He gave him a wide open look there.
The drive by Iverson and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
The offense just getting right to the rim. But...
Cool basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Iverson. Feeds it to James. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
That's the epitome of the... Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him.
He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here.
Well, he really makes things happen. Defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And also up again, he can handle just about anything that's thrown at him.
And that's a foul called a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And McGrady drops them both. Utah calls timeout.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls.
Pass to the Beast. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
For the Beast. He has 23 points, and he hasn't wasted his chances from the charity stripe. A lot of points there.
The thing that does, Clark, it allows you to get your defense set up at the other end.
6. Stolen away. Here's the break. Here's Soto. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Gets it to go.
It's a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm. True bar.
And Utah, another 3.
They've done a really good job of...
And they double up Iverson. Here's Aldridge. Here's Malone. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Again, Oklahoma City.
Result may change.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Down low. Soto. Good. He's got a loaf.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Yeah, he had not established...
Block when in doubt. I thought that...
Both shots good from the stripe. Utah leading by 5. Here's the Beast. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
This seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets.
Right on the interior.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Battier's checked in. Iverson outside. Harden, he dishes it to Malone. Hits it from about 6 feet away. The Jazz with another miss.
Kevin, I'll tell you, his 3-point shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot.
But they'll get another chance. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the...
2 shots.
And the first one drops. That That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
And Iverson with it. 10 points for him. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. LeBron outside with 1 on the clock, and that's not going to go. And a tight game here as we end
to the halftime show. A close game right now out at Energy Solutions Arena. Utah with the lead against Oklahoma City. They've lost 5 in a row now, a losing streak they'd love to see come to an end. The Beast, unreal in the first half. He's racked up 28 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. And for the Thunder, it's been all hustle. One look at their field goal percentage says it all. They're scoring at will. All-round great effort by T-Mac. At the break, 26 points and has been on the
third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, I love his tenacity defensively.
Game moves on. I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance and uncomfortable.
5 right now. Allen Iverson out there with Harden. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And there's Malone. And it's Haslam in at the 5 down low. Battles through traffic and lays it in. He has 7. Thunder trailing by 3. And here's Iverson outside. And again, Oklahoma City.
There. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam to pass to Malone. Foul calls. Look like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. To the night right now. Free throw in for Oklahoma City. And so he makes both from the line. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Soto gets the bucket and the foul. Woods on DeMarcus Cousins. 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action.
Oklahoma City making a change here. Haslam's checked in. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Iverson.
Flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
McGrady dishes to Harden. Iverson tipped back in for 2. Iverson's got 18 points.
Now, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
And it's good. Iverson outside. Tries again. There's McGrady. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. And the dunk by Iverson.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. Some coaches might want to see just a get your teammates going.
Here's the Beast. There's the killer two-handed slam. And
Of the effort that both sides have been able to put up.
looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it.
Yes, he is. Me too.
Man, this has been great, guys. This is a fan so hard out there.
Iverson covering. And the layup is good. 18 points for him.
Well,
here's McGrady. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from the Beast. Soto. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. In for the Jazz. Back to McGrady. Harden. That's good. Great play set up by. And that's 15 points for James Harden. CLARKSON. Guarded by Harden. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse. Let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Jazz.
Well, anytime they've needed easy points, they've gotten themselves to the foul line. That's been...
Biombo, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wide open look. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson in the second half.
Well, that shot keeps him at 100% from the field this quarter.
Passes it to the Beast. The three, and that one's good.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after 5.
Well, one more and that's it. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that.
LeBron's checked in for the Beast, and McGrady drops them both.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start. As it is, they're perfect so far, so just keep it up.
Harden hits them both. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Oh! And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11. Finishes the break with a slam.
Textbook example.
Transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And the shot is good.
A wide-open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, he just isn't clean on the defensive side.
Shane Battier is checked in for James Harden. And it's blocked by Vasquez. Tries to save it.
Shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Nice ball movement by Utah.
Shooting ball.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And you can feel the kicking it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. McGrady's running. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty sure.
A different look for Oklahoma City. KARL Malone's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Soto laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 22.
5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. It's old school.
Iverson kicks to Harden. Tipped. James. Oh! Lays it in without an inch of room around him. The drive by Iverson. Here's Harden. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Here's the Beast, guarded by Harden. And the foul called on Bass. First foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Here. He's perfect from the line this time. That's the arc. Cannot hit. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Harden's got the ball. And the dunk by Iverson.
Position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. Shoot.
So we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. Well, you look at it.
Tense group. You know, those steals haven't come by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on that aspect of the game.
Right on. I mean, they're lockdown defenders, all of them. Got a moment to see how the Jazz are doing ranking-wise, Kevin. Third and fewest turnovers per game. Not too well. The bottom third of the league. Certainly not a strong suit for this team.
And I love that number, Clark. Third and fewest turnovers per game, because that's the ball. Their spacing is good. They've got a good plan of attack and better offensive execution.
Both free throws good from Battier. The offensive rebound. Nice ball movement by Utah.
PINGRIS.
He's covered by Malone. The D got there too late, and he'll go to the line. Their brief two-game road trip.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Kings game. If they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be
Single foul shot this half.
Allen Iverson is checked in for Oklahoma City. McGrady outside. A good look from Harden. That's good. Great play set up. McGrady's got 6 assists in the game.
PINGRIS.
Drills the three-pointer. 19 points in the game. Thunder trailing by 4. Shot by McGrady. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Man, it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Rebounded by Malone.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually. Getting into a nice groove.
Iverson covering. Soto, count it, and the foul. That's on Allen Iverson.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he...
Leaps for it. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Second shot opportunity. From deep, and the rejection by Harden. He gets it to go. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Ties it up, and this next... Landry Fields checking in for Utah. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1 really well. 54% from the floor. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so easy.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Clarkson.
Nails from three-point.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
And that one's good. McGrady. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Romeo dancing.
Goes up with a strike. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And a moment to look at the score.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. And for the Thunder, Tracy McGrady is out there with Haslem. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Harden in at the 2 spot. Gets the bucket. And that's 31 points for James.
He's really picked up.
James against McGrady. Iverson. And he lobs it up. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
They can lose.
KARL Malone's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Free throw good. James. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Malone. He's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big defensive work for him.
And both free throws good for Malone. The feed to Iverson. Drops in the layup for two.
Iverson offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one. I tell you what, it never gets old watching him work, does it, fellas?
No, Clark, that's a good way to put it. He will work. Great example of that. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Haslam. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle in a lot of contact. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
Well, a semi, but we'll see how costly that miss is.
He feeds it to James. That's good. James got 8 points in the quarter. Here's McGrady. Kicks it to Haslam. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage, it's vulnerable in the low block.
Harden dishes to Iverson. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Assist.
James, the tray, and the shot is good. James got 41. Oklahoma City gets it back, and a foul. They'll shoot 2 right here.
Some fantastic numbers here. And he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
With more to come, maybe, from the way his shot.
To the paint. Soto. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Haslam's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Iverson. And the jam by KARL Malone.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound.
He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? Yes, they nodded. He said, let's go get.
Such a reliable finisher.
Poke loose. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Haslam, that's good. First one falls for. And McGrady drops them both. Well, guarded by Harden. Soto. And the defense didn't have this. That one on Malone. The first one falls. Andrew Fields checking in for the jab. And he makes both free throws. Harden kicks to McGrady. Good on the triple.
McGrady's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense. How about that?
Bands and hammer it down.
And the call will be against Landry Fields. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Free. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Ball around now.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now, because I don't like his shot selection at all.
He gets to watch the wrist.
James is checked in. The Jazz making a switch here, and McGrady drops, and there's been tremendous 59%. Iverson with the block. To the middle, Harden makes it off the glass. They got look back. Pass to Stevens, shoots a 3, gets it to go. And that one's good. Harden's got 16 points here.
Him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
The three from Iverson, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City. It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive.
Chuma.
It's the three-point bomb.
Doing here today. A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Got that one up quick.
First half and still none in the second.
Blocked. And now Utah, fast break.
PINGRIS.
And the layup's good off the glass. He's got Anderson, kicks to McGrady.
It's his fourth foul, and I'm sure he's...
First one falls for Biombo's checked in. And so he hits both. And terrific. 54% on the game.
ROMEO.
Bangs home the trifecta. Another good. And the call will be against Landry Fields. Fouls so far. Corner situation is checked in for Landry Fields. Good on both. Iverson covering. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for two. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Malone, left side, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now.
ROMEO.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What a play. Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Second half, but remember he hit 3 of those in the first half.
Fires the three. Blocked. The Thunder pull it in. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. He kicks it to McGrady. The finger roll finish at the bucket. McGrady
Shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game this tight, guys, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Stevens trains it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz.
Tough one, because if that goes down, you tie the score.
And you know they wanted it to go down. They put together a nice run. That would have tied it.
Aldridge is covering. Banked in off it. He's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Harden outside. Here's the 3. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. A floater. That's the bucket. Time running low, guys.
Definitely, Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to.
Why not? I like the call.
He slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
And so both
Misses the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an...
And so it's good on both free throws. And that gives...
That's how you win close ones.
Anderson, a screen on Iverson. Passes it to Stevens.
CLARKSON.
Good on the three-point shot. And the Jazz lead by 2. Stolen by Anderson. And now Utah, fast break. McGrady. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2. Shane Battier is checked in for the Thunder. And the first of 2, no good. And he does get the second one. And that makes it from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
That's not what they needed there.
ROMEO.
Iverson covering. And the shot clock expires. Great D to stop him cold.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
Now a timeout called by left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3.
Oh! Goodness! Wow! ROMEO!
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
And they go to the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Iverson. Off target with that shot. And so it's Utah with the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game.